Hey Planner fam, so here we are in the overhead view. I'm going to try and do a very quick flip of how I've moved out from my Filofax A5 Organiser into my Moterm Luxe 2.0. Now I've gone ahead and got some ring protectors to help protect my planner, because in my Filofax I noticed that I was getting little indentations in the front and back cover, and I didn't really want that to happen with my Moterm because it is a little bit more expensive than the Filofax. Now I prefer minimalist style planning. I like my planner to be very functional. That said, I do like to have pops of colour here and there. I like to have little decorative elements, because sometimes it's not all about things having a functional purpose. Sometimes the purpose is purely to spark joy. So there are decorative elements here and there, but for the most part I've tried to lean more towards functional and kind of minimalist. Hence why I haven't filled every single pocket in my Moterm. There are so many pockets in this planner, and I kind of felt like I could easily lose things if I put stuff in every single card slot and pocket. So I've tried to keep the front of my planner fairly clear. I've got my task cards for daily, weekly and monthly tasks, and what I've actually done with my weekly task card is I've just popped these onto matchstick sticky notes, so I can just peel it off and stick it down onto my weekly insert, and it just saves time, doesn't it? It's all about being time saving when we're using our planners as well. We don't want it to become this whole ordeal of having to do essays worth of writing. So by having my weekly tasks that are recurring things on those little sticky notes, it just cuts down the amount of time I have to spend writing things out. I've got my business card in here which says be courageous and strong, and let all you do be done in love. Again, this is my colours with the teal blues and the coral pinks and these little gold flecks. I do really love that style. I just like to have it poking out the top there. I like to keep money in my planner as a reminder of abundance, and I like it to be where I can see it, and it's not like cash stuffing or anything like that. It's just like spare cash to remind me of abundance. Anyone else do that? Drop me a money emoji if you also do that. And then I've got some paper clips here. Again, they're not serving any kind of function, they're just there as a decorative thing. I like the way the colour of the tassel contrasts against the pebbled leather. Now this zipped pouch, I've kind of got a bit of a love-hate thing going on with this zipped pouch. I love it because all of my highlighters are to hand. I can easily see them and grab them when I need them, but it just looks a bit bulky, and these colours are maybe a bit jarring with the whole aesthetic that I've got going on here in terms of my colour palette. But I really do love having my pens to hand. I just don't know what to do. Before I did have them in a pencil case, and I just got fed up with constantly having to rummage through the pencil case to find what I wanted. So I'm probably going to stick with this for a while, but it's sub-optimum, shall we say. I popped this postcard in, which came from an order of stickers I got from Papeterie. Now I use this little card wallet as a way of storing my sticker sheets because they're credit card size, and I just thought that this was so handy, having the stickers in alphabetical order, all to hand in here. But yeah, if you're looking for mini icon stickers from a UK based shop, so you don't pay crazy shipping costs and have to wait for ages, then I highly recommend Papeterie. I found her on Etsy, and I will of course pop a link below. Now I should probably say that I'm in an A5 planner because we are a family of 5. I work from home, so this is very much a desk planner. It doesn't need to go in and out of a bag to and from work and all of this kind of stuff. It just stays at home, and it goes into my planner tote bag at the end of the day. I tend to do my daily grats in bed at night and maybe check off any habit trackers. So having a planner this size works for me. Having separate a little wallet for my sticker sheets and pencil cases. It's not so much of a big deal for me because, like I said, I've got a planner tote bag that I keep everything in. Now this whole situation here, I really love this. This is a plastic divider that I've just stuck some of my sticky notes down and created a bit of a collage effect with this colour palette. Love these colours. These sticky notes came from Plan by Stone, another UK based planner shop. I also found her on Etsy, so if you're looking for these gorgeous kind of colours, do check her out. Again, I'll pop a link below. We've got the Moterm flyleaf. It has one pocket on the back where I've just put some of my dot stickers in, but I think with this flyleaf I really wish that the pen loop was actually down in alignment with the back cover pen loop, just because like I have to position my pens in a funny way so that they don't look wonky. If I position that in the same way as I've got my other pen, then yeah, it's just not happy. Anyway, we're moving on. So how I've decided to get my planner set up is I've got my yearly inserts, monthly inserts, weekly inserts, all at the front part of my planner. I have got some decorative elements here with a bit of layering going on with the vellum and my name dashboard. Then we come straight into Hello 2022 with the yearly calendar. I saw this on Rana Plans. She was using dewdrop stickers to mark off the months that had passed. Now I didn't have any dewdrop stickers to hand, but I really liked that idea, so I thought I'd grab my medium-sized dot stickers and just add those over the months that have passed, and I really like how it just adds a little bit of colour to the page. Next up we've got the quarterly, and in here my quarterlies, I've got 3 months on a page. Obviously it's a quarterly, but these quarterlies I've also added the days of the week, just so when someone throws a date at me, I know which day of the week that actually falls on without having to sort of flip-flop all over the place in my planner to figure it out. After my yearlies, we go straight into monthlies, and the monthlies that I'm using or will be using come July are a month on 2 pages with a calendar grid where I can use dot stickers or the mini icon stickers to help me map out what's going on with my month ahead. I've got a space for my top 3 priorities for the month, a goal or intention, as well as space to jot some notes down. There's a key because when I'm using the coloured dots, it'd be handy to know what my different dots mean or represent without having to sort of flip-flop to some other place where I've got an index for the key, which I know is one thing that I could have done, but I wanted everything on the page to hand so I can just instantly see it, purely because I've got the sticker sheets I've got like different colours per sheet, so I need to just maybe have a way of being able to change it up a bit each month. And then on the right hand page of my monthly inserts is a calendar. I call it a calendar list. It's just a running order of the days of that month where I can write out things and have a bit more space. I don't like to write anything out on the calendar grid because I just feel like it ends up looking a bit too cluttered. Next up we have got my weekly section. My weekly inserts currently are a week on 2 pages, so I've got a mini calendar so I can quickly see dates, especially if I want to do any pre-planning. I've got space to do, on mine I do like decorative elements, but I could also do a little to-do there. I can pre-plan my weekly menu, jot down my daily gratitude, and I've got space for notes as well. Always need that space just to scribble things down, don't we? Now on the right hand side where I actually do my planning, I've got the left hand column as a place where I can do my daily schedule, and then the right hand column has check boxes where I can write down errands or to-dos and check them off, or reminders, things like this, and I can check them off as I go. The next section is inbox. Now this section is kind of new to me in that I don't really know how I'm going to set this up, hence the sigh. It's something I've not really used before, but I know I do need it. So at the moment all I've got is this list insert, so I could probably use a bit of a getting things done method here. And then I have this sheet of acetate where I've got some transparent sticky notes, and I can just scribble things down, knowing that I have to eventually transfer those into either my weeklies and my monthlies or into my project section. The next section are for trackers. I've got my cycles tracker where I just track my menstrual cycle, and I've also got my 100 days tracker where it really gets to the intention behind the habit that you want to build, as well as a way to track that you are consistently doing that habit. And then is that in front or behind? Backwards. And then I've got my actual trackers, so chart trackers for water intake or mood. I'm gonna try tracking my mood on the chart tracker. I've only just started using this, so that's why it's looking a little bit sparse. And then I've got daily trackers for flossing. I know, like, you should just be flossing. You shouldn't be like, oh, did I remember to brush my teeth? Like, we automatically brush our teeth, but flossing for me, it's just like, oh, I just want to go to bed already. So that's why I'm trying to consistently floss every single night. I know some people might be horrified that I don't do that, but it is what it is. Daily Devo, I like to do a devotional reading every morning. Morning pages, I've just started reading The Artist's Way. Really enjoying that, and I like the concept of the morning pages, so I've popped that down as one of my daily habits. And then 20 minutes walking, 20 minutes fitness, and remembering to take my liquid iron supplements, or as my husband calls it, Ruse strengthening medicine. Got any Winnie the Pooh fans in the house? Can I get a whoop whoop? Give me a bear emoji. And finally, we've got the weekly trackers for anything that I only do once a week, like artist date or facial steam, for example. And then my monthly tracker. And again, that artist date is a concept from The Artist's Way by, I think it's Julia Cameron. Next section, my project section, and again I've got just a little bit of decorative stuff here in between each section just to sort of help section everything out a bit more. I know there's dividers there, but sometimes it's just nice to have this kind of almost like a reset, isn't it, or a reminder of what you're using these sections for, something that's going to be motivational or inspirational. So I've got the 4 steps to being intentional: set an intention for the month and write it down, get your top priorities straight and schedule them in, set a goal and plan out how you will achieve it, and then review your progress and make adjustments. I thought that, I mean, this is generally great for the planner in total, but for the project section it seemed quite poignant to have that there. Now I've got another sheet of acetate where I've just got various stickies, a bit of a brain dump, some things that I'm tracking on here, but this is a bit of a page where it's a little bit haphazard, but I just needed somewhere to keep track of certain things. And then there's not really a great deal going in here. I've got this Miracle Month planner by the Female Entrepreneur Association, say it properly. This was a freebie that she did, and yeah, I found it really helpful in just getting me out of a bit of a creative block or a bit of a rut that I was in. So yeah, I do recommend this, and I'll pop a link below as well if you're interested. I've got some other printouts here from other business related things that I'm not going to show because it's like private information. And then I've got my ideas insert where it's just a grid insert, so the other page is exactly like this, and it's just a place for popping ideas down, and then as you complete the idea or you move it into a project, you can like cross it off and what have you. But I have found that helpful in terms of when I have an idea for a planner insert or a YouTube video, let's say, but you could also use this for like recipes that you want to try, or exercise routines that you want to do, or books that you want to read. Next up are my project planning inserts, and these, I really love these project planning inserts because they really guide you to get clear about the project that you're about to embark on by asking you what's the specific desired outcome you're planning on achieving, why do you want to accomplish this desired outcome, what resources are you going to need, as well as tick boxes so you can check it off as you gather your materials or skills or services, who will be involved, how will you measure your progress, or how will you know that you've reached your desired outcome, budget and deadline, as well as a reward, because everything needs a reward, doesn't it? And then also a place to map out the steps, and it actually guides you to start with the end in mind. So what would be the last step you would do that would be the completion of the project, and then what would be the step before that, and the step before that, and the step before that. And it just really guides you to map your project out. And whenever I use these inserts, I find that I do actually stay on track and feel a greater sense of satisfaction on completing the project, because I can see it all here. And I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, I love using those inserts. And then I shouldn't forget, on the back there's the project review. So did you achieve your outcome? Was it on time / within budget? What was the most challenging step and why? What was your biggest win during the project? What did you learn? What could you have done differently? And is there anything you need to revisit? So it really gets you to evaluate the project at the end as well, so that if you're moving forward and redoing certain aspects of the project, you've got this to refer to look at where the pitfalls were or the wins were. Then the final section, family. And so far all I have in here, my family favourites insert, where I keep a track of different recipes that we've really enjoyed as a family. There's a place for me to write the method or notes, as well as the ingredients, and I'm able to give it a rating. And that's it, we are at the back. Woo, well done if you have made it to the end with me. I salute you. Woo, high fives, throwing confetti, having a little every day I'm shuffling dance as well. Oh dear, it's taken me so long to record this video because I've been humming and hawing and divering and gathering all of the things and slowly building this up. Like I said, my inbox section still isn't there, but you know, I'll do another planner flip once I've got this to my liking. But for now, I'm really happy with this Moterm setup. I'm really enjoying this planner as well, and I can't wait to share another flip with you when I've made some more changes. So until the next time, Planner fam, bye for now.